This video was sponsored by Endel. If you have trouble falling asleep or getting a quality night's rest, or if you're struggling to find an effective way to relax, then Endel is for you. Endel is an environment-based app that combines sound and sophisticated technology to create personalized soundscapes to ultimately help you relax, focus, and sleep. By inputting your heart rate, local weather, or other details, Endel provides a personalized sound experience just for you to guide you throughout your day's activities to best complement your tasks. One great feature of Endel too is the ability to switch soundscapes without an abrupt pause between tracks. They calmly transition from one soundscape to the next. In Endel, you'll also be able to discover projects created by Miguel, Alan Watts, and my personal favorite, Grimes, who has created an AI lullaby scientifically engineered for sleep. Endel is neuroscience-backed, and brainwave studies have shown that Endel provides the fastest and most consistent focus versus playlists on streaming platforms. Endel has soundscapes for every task, whether it's a power nap, working out, a reading session, or for studying. The first 100 people to download Endel from my link in the description will get a free week of audio experiences. Thank you to Endel for sponsoring today's video. And now back to the video. Oh, hello. How can I help you? You have a referral from your GP and you like to make an appointment? Okay. And what was that for? A polysomnography with Dr. Limericks? Okay, let's book that appointment for you. Okay, so when would you like to book your polysomnography? Okay, as soon as possible. Okay, let's see Dr. Limericks' schedule. Okay, so it looks like Dr. Limericks' first available appointment is exactly 7 days from now. How does that sound? Okay. So before we confirm your appointment, I'd just like to ask you, have you ever had a polysomnography before? Okay, so for all our patients who are going for their first polysomnography, we provide them with a preparation list of all of the things that are required of them. And the reason that we do this before confirming your appointment is because a polysomnography takes place about over a 12-hour period. You'll be expected to arrive at a sleep center sometime in the day or night, and then you'll be expected to stay over at the sleep center for at least 8 hours. So a lot is required of you, so we just want to make sure that you'll be available for those exact hours next week or whenever you choose to book that appointment. So that's just fine. Okay, so let's confirm that and then I'll take you through the preparation list. Okay. And if you are unavailable or change your mind about the appointment, we can always reschedule or cancel. That's fine. Okay, so let's get you confirmed for now. Okay, so you're booked in. So we do send you help with this preparation sheet. This just takes you through all of the things that will be required of you to prepare for your sleep study. Okay, so I'll take you through it. So please don't nap the same day of your sleep test. Please don't wear any lotions, colognes, nail polish, or makeup before your test because this can interfere with your test. Shower ahead of time to help with sensor placement. The sleep centers also have their own personal showers, so if you forget to, that's perfectly okay. Try to keep a sleep log for the week before your sleep study and please provide it to them when you arrive. This isn't necessary, but it surely helps with your overall diagnosis. You'll arrive at 8 p.m. This has actually been amended recently to 7:30 p.m. so that you can provide them with all of your medical information, insurance and whatnot. So you'll arrive at 7:30 to 8 p.m. and leave whenever you're comfortable to in the morning. Let the sleep centre know in advance any information regarding the following so that they may best assist you. Sleepwalking, need for a recliner or a wedge pillow or a caregiver to provide assistance, or if you require a wheelchair or a walker. Please eat your usual meal before arriving, as meals are not provided due to the lab being fragrance-free. For the comfort of all of their patients, you can bring packaged snacks with you to eat in your room though if you like. We do not allow pets unless they are exclusively a service animal. It is a non-smoking facility. Please refrain from consuming caffeine the same day of your study, as this can interfere with the study. And please let the polysomnography technologist know if you would like any ASMR triggers for sleep. Are you familiar with ASMR? Okay, perfect. So, what to bring? Please bring toiletries, medications, your night clothes and your morning clothes. Please provide your sleep center specialist a list of your current medications, including frequency and dosage. Please bring your sleep log with you to provide to the specialist. Feel free to bring a light snack, reading material, crossword puzzles, colouring books, or other relaxation-based activities. Whilst all bedding is provided, you may bring your own personal pillows as well as an eye mask, noise machine, your own blankets, earplugs for preference or comfort. Okay, alright. So I will send that home with you so that you can have a little bit more of a thorough reading of it in your own personal time. So would you like to confirm the appointment for the sleep study with all the information in mind? Okay. And do you have any questions about your polysomnography? Okay. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Your appointment for Dr. Limerick's next week is confirmed. Okay. Take care. Bye. Hello. Welcome. My name is Dr. Limerick's, and I'm going to be your polysomnographic technologist as well as your sleep center physician for tonight's sleep study. It's very good to meet you. Have you ever had a sleep study before? Okay, so did the secretary who prepared your appointment let you know everything that you needed? Okay, and did the prep sheet look a little bit like this? Perfect, okay. Alright, so a polysomnography requires you to stay overnight tonight, and I am going to be attaching a variety of different sensors and electrodes to your temples, chin, chest, legs and arms, and they are all completely painless and non-invasive, and what those are going to do is transmit information to my computer so that I can monitor how you sleep throughout the night. Okay? Okay, so let's have a look at your medical form then. Okay, so your GP referred you for a polysomnography about a week ago. Okay. So why have you come in for a polysomnography? Okay, so you've been feeling a lot of fatigue, and you're not really sure where it's coming from. You've tried a variety of different things and nothing's really helped. Okay, alright. So I'm just going to fill in your medical form. I'm going to ask you just a few questions if you don't mind, okay? Just relating back to your sleeping habits. Okay. So, do you have any of the following symptoms that you're aware of? Snoring. Okay. Do you fall asleep at inappropriate times? Okay. Do you have abnormal movements during your sleep? Okay. And do you have any family history of any sleep issues at all? Okay. So what we do at the Polysomnography Sleep Center is we have a look at how you sleep and we try to diagnose you with any possible problems that might be causing your current sleep concerns. Additionally, by being observed at the sleep center, we can professionally have a look at how you sleep and the results from how you sleep to come up with an effective treatment plan to tackle your possible sleep disorders, okay? So we do take care of and diagnose a variety of different sleep concerns here. Narcolepsy, REM, sleep disorder behavior, periodic limb movement disorder, sleep apnea, or any sleep breathing issues for that matter, unexplained chronic insomnia, and just any unusual behaviors that you might have during your sleep. Okay. So, did the nurse take your vitals? She did. Brilliant. Okay. Let me just fill those in. Okay. Perfect. Okay, blood pressure. Okay, didn't take your temperature or your pulse. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so before we continue with the questions, let me just take your vitals for you. So if you don't mind, just sit like that for me. I'm just going to take your temperature really quickly, okay? Alright. Just a nice swipe across your forehead. Perfect, okay. How are you feeling right now? Okay. Are you cold at all? Okay. We just want to make sure you're comfortable. Okay, let's take your pulse. I'm going to be taking it with the SpO2 monitor, and then I'm going to be taking it by putting my 2 fingers on your inner wrist, okay? Okay. Alright, let's pop your index finger in there for me. Okay, perfect. And just checking with my fingers now, putting my 2 fingers on your wrist. Okay, perfect. Alright, so that is your vitals complete. Now just a few more questions, if that's alright with you. Okay, so are you vision impaired? Okay. Hearing impaired? Okay. Diabetic? Okay. And do you currently use oxygen at home? Okay. And what time do you typically get to bed? Okay. So that's good. This is around about the time that you would normally prepare for bed. That's good. Okay. And how much sleep do you normally get on an average night? Okay. And is it interrupted sleep? Okay. And do you know what the cause is? Okay. And do you regularly have interrupted sleep? Okay. Alright. Do you find yourself napping during the day? Okay. And do you have any ongoing medical conditions right now? Okay. Alright. And do you take any sleeping aids right now, recreational or over the counter, like melatonin? Okay. And what does your typical nighttime routine look like? Do you watch television? Do you read books? What do you do? Okay. Alright. Okay. Are you taking any medications currently? Okay, and you have a list of those? Okay. You gave them to the nurse. Okay, brilliant. Okay, and did you fill out that sleep study for us? It's okay if you didn't. Oh, brilliant, you did. Fantastic. Is that it? Okay. How long is this for? A week. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. That really, really helps us. Whilst we do get a very good image of what your possible sleep disorders can look like from one night's sleep, having this amount of data with us will help support anything that we might find. So let's have a look at this. Do you eat before bed? Okay. Do you have acid reflux? Okay. That is absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for that. That will definitely be extremely helpful. Okay, perfect. Just file that in there. It's perfect. Your sleep study. What's your notes? It's perfect. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so let's get this out of the way for you. Perfect. Alright. So, I'm just going to begin by putting on a pair of gloves. So the way that this is going to work is I'm going to be applying different sensors and electrodes to your body. I'll also be attaching a chest monitor around your chest, of course, and that will help monitor your breathing as well as your heart. I'm also going to be applying an airflow sensor just slightly inside your nose, and that is going to help us have a look at how you breathe both through your nose as well as your mouth. Okay, so again, none of the items that I will be applying to your skin will be uncomfortable. At the very worst, the most amount of discomfort you might possibly feel is just from the adhesive of the tape that will be applied to your skin. Okay. So, are you ready for me to apply the electrodes and sensors? Okay. Now, are you wearing long pajama pants? You are. Perfect. Those will help keep you warm, and they'll also help keep the wires in place. Now, one of the reasons that we do observe leg movements is just in case you have anything like restless leg syndrome. Okay, so before I apply the electrodes and sensors, I just like to ask, have you put any makeup on, lotions, cologne, anything like that? Okay, so you followed the checklist perfectly. Thank you very, very much. The reason we ask for that is because this helps allow the attachments to stay put on the skin so they don't rub off. Okay, that's perfect. So, I'm first going to begin by applying some attachments to the sides of your eyes that will track your eye movements. Then I'm going to be applying a sensor to your chin that's going to have a look at your muscle movements. Then I'm going to be applying some sensors and electrodes to your chest, arms and legs. I'm also going to be applying them to the top of your head, as well as the airflow sensor that we discussed before. Okay, so let's start with your eyes. Are you okay for me to apply these? Okay. Now this does have a slight adhesive on it just to help stick to your skin. Perfect. And let's grab the other one. Okay, just glue that down. Okay, how does that feel? Can you move your eyes slightly for me? Perfect. Okay, let's grab one for the chin. Perfect. So this is going to be quite a lot of wires and sensors and electrodes on your body, but all of our patients who stay at the sleep center find that it really doesn't affect their sleep. Okay, I'm just going to really press that down. Okay, perfect. So one of the most important sensors that we use to have a look at your sleep is on your head. So what I'm first going to have to do is measure your head with a measuring tape, and then I'm going to be cleaning the top of your head with a little bit of solution, and then I'm going to be applying similar sensors to the top of your head. Okay, so I just need to measure your head. So I'm just measuring the top of your head from one side to the other. I actually need to make some notes on the measuring tape just so that I can perfectly align the sensors, just because, like I said, this is a very important sensor. Okay, perfect. Right. Okay. So I've just applied a little bit of solution to a cotton swab, and I'm just going to have to part your hair slightly and gently rub this on your scalp just to remove any oil that's built up there, okay? This won't harm your scalp, head, or your face in general at all. Just to gently clean it. Very, very small little spot on both sides. Okay, do you mind if I do that? Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Now, did you want the ASMR option included for your sleep tonight? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Just going to grab the necessary pieces of trigger equipment for you. What were the triggers? Okay. Okay. And do those help you unwind and sleep? Good. Yeah, we're trying to embrace more modern versions of how we relax and sleep. A lot of our patients use typical books and crossword puzzles. I have those too. Perfect. Very, very good. But we're just trying to embrace ASMR. A lot of people have been using it to help relax and sleep. So if we can offer that to help you feel a little bit more comfortable, we're going to do that. Yeah. It can feel a little bit strange and uncomfortable to be in a room that isn't your own to fall asleep in, especially when you're being monitored. So anything we can do to help you feel more comfortable, more relaxed and unwind, we are absolutely going to offer to you. Yeah. Okay, so that's a cleaning solution applied. I'm now going to apply the sensors. Alright, perfect. Okay. I'm just going to press this one down onto your scalp. So, have you brought a pillow, blanket, everything like that? Perfect, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions. So, we will observe you with a very, very tiny camera that is placed in the room, and our polysomnographic technologists will be observing the data that is provided from your sensors, and they will also be observing you. And the reason we're observing you is just in case you have any concerns, or if the wires come off, or if the sensors come off, or if you'd like to use the bathroom, one of our polysomnographic technologists will have to go into the room and remove the sensors so that you may comfortably go to the bathroom, and then they'll stay in the room, and then when you come back into the room after using the bathroom, they'll apply the sensors back on you, okay? Alright, so I actually need to push that one down slightly more. I want to make sure that they're applied properly now, so you don't have to worry about this later. Yeah. Okay, so that is your head taken care of. So now I'm just going to have to apply some sensors to each side of your chest. Going to be about right here on either side, okay? Same sensors. Okay, I'm just going to attach the wiring for this to that. Perfect. So if you don't mind, if you could please just expose just these parts of your chest for me, just so that I may apply them to your skin. Okay. How are they feeling on your face and head? Good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, just gonna lay that down. It's coming up at the corner slightly, so I'm just gonna grab some of that solution. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab the next one. Okay, same thing, other side. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to be putting the oxygen monitor onto your finger. Is that okay? Okay. So it's just like the one you used at the beginning for me to check your pulse with. So if you want to just pop your finger in there. Okay, so it's just going to be a little red light that will be emitted from that. And this is going to measure the oxygen in your blood. Okay. So next I need to put a monitor on your chest. So if that's all right with you, if you're able to expose the midsection of your chest, I'm just going to put a wrap around it, okay? And this is going to go under your clothes. Is that okay? Okay. So again, this is very comfortable on your skin. Okay, I'm just going to wrap that around. Okay. Perfect. You can now button up your shirt, that's okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to apply one on this arm and one on that arm. About here would be great. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Perfect. Okay, it's perfect. Perfect, and your other arm. Make sure that's attached. There we go. Okay. I'll apply the airflow sensor at the end for you. Okay, and now your legs. If you could just pop up your pajama pant just to about your thigh. That's perfect. Okay. Bring the wires down. These are going to go all the way up your leg, and they're going to go back to our systems. That's why we have a polysomnographic technologist observing you, just so you don't trip on them or anything like that. Okay, you can just pull down that pajama leg now. Okay, and this side. Perfect, okay. You're doing great, by the way. So the preparation list asked if you had any special requests or anything you would need assistance with. Do you have anything you would need assistance with? Okay. And did the nurse take care of that? Okay, brilliant. If you do have anything else that you can think of that you would need assistance with, let me know, or one of the other nurses or technologists, okay? Okay, here to help. Alright, perfect. So that's those attached. And now I'm going to be doing your airflow application. So this is going to be a very, very gentle clip on the middle of your nose. And then the cables are going to go just very slightly into your nostril. You won't even know they're there. And then they're going to travel out to our monitors, okay? Let me just shape this for you. That's perfect, okay. Okay, just hold that there. Just going to pinch this slightly onto your nose so it stays put. Okay, that's about it. That's perfect. Okay. So now I'm just going to hook these up to the monitors, and then I'm just going to make sure that they're feeding in information. Okay. Okay. Got that ready. That's better. This one. Good. Let's grab this one. Good. Good. That one, bring it round. And down. Okay, perfect. And this one, let's make sure it's perfect. Perfect. This chin. Okay, and can you do me a favor and just turn your head like this, sideways? Okay, perfect, and slightly up and slightly down. Okay, just want to make sure they're not coming off. Okay, alright. Okay, perfect. Perfect. The left attachment to your head is not being red. Let's have a look at why that is. What if we try just pressing it down slightly more? Should work. There we go. Alright, perfect. Okay. Okay, you are all set up. So before we begin with your ASMR triggers, I'll just let you know what is now going to happen between now and tomorrow morning and onwards. So you will begin now preparing for bed. So do you have everything that you need? Okay, I only ask just because as I am currently in the room with you, I can prevent your electrodes and sensors from detaching, and I can get anything else that you may need. So anything you can think of? You have everything? Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure you're comfortable. Alright, so we're now going to be monitoring you overnight. Again, we may visit you in the room in the middle of the night only if you A, call upon us to do so to help you with anything, and B, just to apply any of the electrodes or sensors back together that may have come off in the middle of the night. Okay, so apart from that, you have complete and utter privacy so that you may feel free to relax, okay? We're only here to help you and also guide you to a comfortable night's sleep. After you wake up, you will then feel free to use our showers, change into your day clothes, and feel free to leave whenever you're ready. Additionally, on top of that, we will be then working on the information that was fed to us overnight, and your physician will be emailed your results approximately within a week, and then you can have a chat with your GP about any of the results that may have come up, okay? Okay. So now, are you ready to begin your ASMR triggers? Okay, perfect. say it was face brushing and some trigger words? Okay. So you can now feel free to put on your sleep mask and earbuds or pop on your noise machine whenever you're ready, okay? Just let me know if you need anything, and we're here all night to help, okay? So now feel free to relax, unwind. You're in an extremely safe space, and we're just here to support you. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so how is this brush? Is this nice? Okay, it's nice and clean.